This is a video redo because on my other video I went live on Facebook and the words were backwards. So I really wanted to change that for you guys. I'm making it on my laptop instead of my phone, and you can actually see words when I write them on the board. So I'm Trainer Tylee, and today's topic is baby steps to a whole foods plant-based meal plan. And I'm not going to give you a meal plan. I'm going to teach you how to make your own, because not one plan works for everybody. Everybody is unique, and also not everybody likes the same foods. So you have to find something that works for you. We're also going to go over the reasons why a plant-based diet is important and why it is the best for longevity, because there's a lot of diets out there, right? This is a topic that is very near and dear to my heart. I feel like it is a message that I am supposed to give because there's been so much confusion in the world. So I was a teenager in high school when my mom was diagnosed with diabetes, and it was at that point that she started to educate herself on diet and supplements. We started going to the health food store at that point, and I remember being there at the health food store and seeing a flyer on the wall that said, it was talking about the Hallelujah diet, which of course is fruits and vegetables. So even 15 years ago, we had this information. We knew what was going to reverse certain ailments. And we actually had the information before that. If you've ever seen the documentary, The Gerson Miracle, even in the early 1900s, they knew that it was fruits and vegetables that were going to reverse disease. And I feel like in the last 15 years, there's been a lot of diet fads, and everything's been kabobbled and confused. We've all been confused about it, but there is new research that shows that a plant-based diet is what helps keep your heart healthy and what helps prevent diabetes. It is also going to increase longevity. So let's play a game. What are the top, I want you to go ahead and comment, what do you think are the top 3 countries that have the longest life expectancy? And to add to that, what kind of diet do you think they have? And we'll go over the answer at the end of this video, but play along. And also, I just want to thank you for hanging out with me for the next few minutes. Thanks for listening to this topic. It is, like I said, one that's very important to me, and I hope that this video helps. All right, so I am not a doctor, I am not a dietitian, and I cannot assign a meal plan to you, but what I can do is talk about why the top 3 reasons why plant-based diet is good. Number 1, longevity. People who eat high amounts of fiber live longer lives. Number 2, the health of the heart, liver, and intestines, because of that soluble and insoluble fiber that comes from plants. I wish I could get rid of that glare. Bear with me, guys. Okay. So the soluble fiber cleans out the plaque off of your artery walls, keeps your heart healthy. And the insoluble fiber keeps your stomach happy. So it's really important to focus on fiber. Number 3 reasons why a plant-based diet is good is vitamins. And that's because even though, first of all, meat has 0 fiber, and even though it can offer B vitamins and iron, you're not going to get that symphony of vitamins that you do from plants. So what does that look like? Remember, our parents and grandparents taught us so much, and we're going to have to rethink some of that, which is tough. That's really tough. So here is how you would normally see a plate. You pick a meat, you've got 2 sides, vegetables and carbs. And we're going to change that. We're going to have to change our thinking to this. And here we have half of our plate as veggies, complex carbs, and healthy fats. I think we sometimes forget to add healthy fats to our meal. Super important. Now that doesn't mean that you can't, first of all, there's no meat on this plate. That doesn't mean you can't add it as a side, but we need to think of it more as a side or a flavoring and really focus on these three things on our plate. So that's what your plate should look like, and we're going to get into the meal plan aspect of it. And I know we're going to focus on dinner, but later we'll talk about lunch and breakfast. But I know as a mom, I'm so used to doing things a certain way. Everybody's pretty familiar with something like this: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. And this is a good way to start, because you're practicing your meatless Monday, right? You're practicing having that meatless meal. And then you might alternate chicken, fish, and then do something fun on the weekend, beef or pork. Now, I have my own reasons for not eating pork, but that's a whole other video. But you're probably going to do something fun on the weekend, like Italian or Mexican food. This meal plan is a good place to start for a heart-healthy meal plan. It's also diabetic friendly. You're focusing on trying to get some healthy fats in. And I was a dietary manager at an assisted living center for a while, and that is where you just this is how you plan meals, okay? And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You pick a meat. And at this place, we had meat at every single meal. And so normally when you plan meals, you pick a meat and you go from there. We want to change our mindset, and we want to pick a vegetable. So let's say on Wednesday, you want to have broccoli. What goes with broccoli? Well, you might make it a sesame broccoli and add some rice. Make it into a stir fry. Or let's say on Monday, you want salad. What goes with a salad? Maybe you could make your own cheese pizza. And also kids, I've noticed my kids really like if I just lay out all the salad ingredients or toppings, I'll put the lettuce on their plate and let them pick their own toppings. Kids love that. It's so much fun. So you might have pizza and salad. And that's how you start out with this, is making sure that you're picking the vegetable first and then thinking, well, what goes with that vegetable? All right, we're going to turn this into a plant-based friendly meal plan. And again, we're focusing on dinner, but we're also going to talk about breakfast and lunch. I call it the 3 S's. Salad, soup, stir fry. And then you would alternate, you continue that salad, soup, stir fry. And the reason is because these choices allow us to add as many vegetables as we want and use meat as a side or a flavoring. If you do a salad, don't forget to have your healthy fats, avocado, or maybe some nuts and seeds on top, because we want to make sure we have everything we need in that salad. But still, salad, soup, stir fry, those are my 3 S's for dinner. And let's talk about lunch and breakfast. I'm going to share with you some things that I like. I'm not perfect at getting vegetables in for lunch. Just the truth. Real life. But you might try hummus with some raw vegetables and your healthier crackers or healthier chips. A taco salad. And instead of hamburger meat, you add rice and beans. You might do a low carb wrap that has more fiber in it, this isn't something, I would eat all the time, but in a pinch it works. It stops you from going through the drive-thru if you have your wrap with you. I like to add peanut butter and a lower sugar jelly to this. Take it with me. And then, again, this is just like if you had to go to work with something real fast. This is Amy's, and I like that brand. Gluten-free rice and bean burrito. And these are yummy. They're my favorite, but they're my favorite burrito. Unless I make one myself, like a breakfast burrito or something. That's another idea. Let's talk about breakfast. So I always suggest starting out with a fruit. It's so important to get your digestive system going with some water and fiber. So pick a fruit and then pair that with oatmeal. Maybe add some peanut butter for protein or a muffin. And again, if you're, making a muffin with almond butter or eggs, you have protein. I think a lot of people feel like they're not going to get protein in, and that's why they eat meat. But every plant has protein, aka amino acids. So you're not going to miss out on your protein. Another breakfast option, if you don't like those ideas, is a breakfast burrito, but substitute avocado instead of meat. Add some hot sauce. Really super yummy. I'm a fan of breakfast burritos too, myself. We're at the end of our video, and we're going to answer our question here. What are the top 3 countries that have the highest life expectancy? And they are Hong Kong, Japan, and Switzerland. Now, what kind of diet do you think they have? Well, rice, vegetables, and some seafood. Just something to think about. All right, I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate any feedback. Thank you for watching. Bye.